Hear you in there.
Poisonous vibration. Help my body run. I'm running for my life. Running for my life. Sipping on straight glory. Let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical. Beat is a chemical. When I leave, don't save my seat.
Stand out with custom gear from Dab Marketing. No design fees, no minimum orders. Just premium sublimated shirts built for the service industry. Look professional, look sharp. Get your gear from Dab Marketing.
Hey, everybody. It's Trudy with Panhandle. Anthony is just late. I don't know what he's doing, but apparently he might show up. He might not. But I am here with Robert Eisenstadt. Is that right?
Eisenstadt, yeah.
Eisenstadt. I miss it. Oh, I have to be more German. I was trying to make it German. I'm Wycombe, so you got to have the German thing. Welcome. If you guys have not registered yet, register to the Panhandle Expo, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 3rd is going to be some paid classes. The other 2 days are going to be free. Robert is going to be speaking. We're going to talk a little bit more about that as we go through the podcast. But welcome, Robert, if you want to talk a little bit about yourself and what you're going to be speaking of and what you do, and I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. Thanks, Trudy. By the way, the intro to this podcast is freaking sweet.
Oh, then you love that song. It's in my head all the time.
I love the music. I love everything. That was awesome. Whoever's doing that for you, you need to put me in contact with them.
All right. You know her. It's Alana with Dad Mark.
Perfect. Well, there you go. Yeah, my name is Robert Eisenstadt. Been in the industry right around 11 years. Only in doing commercial though. We're a 7-figure power washing company focusing just on commercial. We do a little bit of window cleaning, a little bit of holiday lights, but most of everything that we do is commercial power washing. I have a great team, a great business, and I was alone with learning how to navigate the commercial world for a long time. Had to kind of figure it out, lots of trial and error. LinkedIn is a platform that single-handedly changed my life. And so I know that it can change a lot of other people's lives too. It has. I work with a lot of people that it's landed them a crap ton of work. I don't know if I can cuss on here or not, but
yeah, crap is not a cuss word. It's fine.
Well, no, I know that. I'm really holding back from not I have such a horrible mouth.
I don't know if you know Joe Shuttle and Zach Hemmering. They were on here, so that's
okay. All right, so we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, they can make a shit ton of money.
Yeah. There we go. That's
yeah, LinkedIn's just a really powerful platform that really helped me, and it can help a lot of other people. It's just kind of one of those things of being able to navigate the platform. But I'm not going to just go over LinkedIn. I'm going to just go over a lot of commercial sales in general, how to sell commercial, why it's important, just a bunch of different things that are going to help a lot of people transition from that residential world to that commercial world and kind of get that recurring revenue, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's tough not knowing where the next job is going to come from or the next customer is going to come from. And in today's day and world, almost everything is on kind of like a subscription-based model.
It is. I tell contractors, I'm like, oh, you've been in the industry a long time. What do I expect? I said, expect to wake up unemployed every morning until you got that calendar filled. And then guess what? That month's going to be down, and you're unemployed again. You have to work. You have to work it. And there's a lot of tools that we can use in this industry, but a lot of them are. I mean, I don't understand it. I took Marco. Marco.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took his LinkedIn class, and I got it, and I'm like so excited. And then I got home, I'm like, oh. I still don't get it, but I'm older. I'm older. I don't get this technology stuff at all. But I still didn't get it. I mean, I'm in there. I've got a profile. I just don't know what to do with it. And
well, I'll help you out.
Yeah. No, I want you to help me out. So I mean, even with AI and all the other platforms that we have, unless you know how to use it, you can pay for it, but it's not going to benefit you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much of having like the paid version of it. It's really just connecting with the right people, knowing how to do your outreach with them, all that kind of stuff, how to set up your profile and how to optimize your profile. A bunch of different things, right? Yeah. And it's kind of crazy because when I first, and by the way, the first time I ever even thought of LinkedIn was from Marco as well. This was, God, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago, something like that. I don't know.
I
dove in.
I think it was 21 when I sat in his class. HEMA? 21 or 22.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's when I sat in. You weren't there. I didn't see you there.
I don't know.
If I did, you were probably like 12 or something. I don't know how old you are. But.
No, stop it. I've owned my business since 2015.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. You just look young.
No,
but,
well, thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, I dove in. Like, I mean, I spent days just obsessing over LinkedIn. I was like destined. I'm like, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to make this work. It took a little while and it did. It really worked. It really changed my life. I mean, we landed I've made millions of dollars off LinkedIn.
Wow. I need to learn this. You know, I'm going to be on the couch for 6 to 12 months. No, I won't be on the couch. I'll be moving, but I've got a big surgery August 3rd. So I will be one-handed and I'll be having time on my hands because I won't be out in the warehouse. I won't be shipping. I won't be doing the stuff that I love to do. So I'm going to have to keep my mind busy and occupied. So no better time than to learn LinkedIn, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. And I've been telling my coaching clients this over the past couple of weeks. We are in an interest media society. Do you know what that means? When you open up your Facebook,
yeah.
I know you're on Facebook. Do you use Instagram? Do you use Instagram or no?
I have it. I'm trying. I've got Snap. I got Instagram. I got X. I just don't know how to use.
What do you use the most?
Facebook.
Okay, when you open up your Facebook, I'm sure you're probably like me. You go to like the groups and all that stuff, right? You don't look at whatever. But if you were to just open up your Facebook on your phone, your homepage, like your feed, what do you think you're going to see most of?
For mine, I'm going to have pressure washing stuff. I'm going to have GSP, my pointers. And then I'm probably going to have some cooking stuff and maybe some English.
Yeah, because those are all your interests.
Yeah.
Right. And so the way that like social media, the algorithm is designed to, it's designed to keep you on these social media platforms. And so when and it's like no fault to anybody, right? But when we are posting our freaking Barry, I love you, Barry.
I sent him. He wanted one of my chickens, and I'm like, no, you're not having my chicken. This was the last podcast. Talking to insurance agents, he goes, send me a fluffy chicken. I'm like, you leave my chickens alone. So I ended up sending him a chicken that actually squawks. So anyway, there's a chicken joke going on between us.
A fake chicken, right?
A fake, yeah. I wouldn't send him one of mine. They have names and like that.
So back to what I was saying, as far as like the whole interest media society thing is like, when you jump on Facebook, you're seeing all of the things that you're interested in, right? And from a contractor perspective, which it's at no fault to anybody, but we're posting all of our videos and pictures of all of our work, hoping to land more customers. Well, in reality, who's interested in that stuff?
Us. So I'm seeing everybody else's stuff.
Right. Other contractors, suppliers, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, when you use a platform like LinkedIn and you are connecting with the right people, you're doing the right outreach, you're doing some advertisements that work directly for those people, right? You're putting your work in front of the people that are actually going to buy from you. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
I tell everybody, like, and this is one of the things that I learned from Marco as well, is like, if you're another contractor, don't connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm not going to accept it.
Right.
We're connected. We're connected on all of these other Facebook groups. I have zero reason to connect with you on somewhere where I'm trying to do business on.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's why this platform is so powerful, is like, I am putting my work in front of the people that matters, the buyers. Right. And just like for you, it makes sense because you own a supply company.
But I usually advertise for the wash side.
Well, right. But I'm saying, what I'm saying is you can utilize both platforms, but in a different manner, right? Like LinkedIn would probably be a better platform for you to be advertising your washing.
Yeah, because I think
is the best platform for you to be advertising your supply company. Right?
Yeah.
So it really just, it's just understanding where your clients are and just, yeah, it's just understanding where they are.
Right. So for me, because I'm a washer at heart, in the industry over 20 years. As soon as I hit a half century, 50 years old, I'm like, I can't go out wash 6 days a week. I can't do it. I could. My mind said I could, but my body said, no, you're done. Yeah. So that's why we opened the supply company, just so I could utilize what I know here to help others. So when I was on LinkedIn, I was torn. So I need to connect with fellow contractors for the wash side, but not for the wash side, for the vendor side, for the store, retail side. But for the wash side, I would have to have 2 separate accounts.
Not necessarily.
No?
I mean, again, for the contractors, if they're doing it correctly, no offense to you, they shouldn't be connecting with you on LinkedIn.
Right, but as a retail store, I'd want to connect with them.
I disagree.
No, really?
No. For what?
To sell my products to them?
Well, I understand that, but look at it this way. There are Facebook groups with 30,000 contractors inside of them. And that's on the low end, right? Yeah. I think like the Pressure Washing Friends one has like what? 90,000 people in it or something crazy.
Our pressure washing business owners have 140.
Yeah. Barry has a group called Commercial Cleaners. I think Barry, if you're still watching, chime in on how many people are in your group. All of your buyers are in those groups, right?
So on a contractor side, this is where LinkedIn makes it, not the supply side.
I mean, even I went in there the other day and was like, hey, where's everybody buying their machines from? Right. Like I went into those Facebook groups. I'm not going to get like 90,000 almost. Yeah. I'm not going to go on LinkedIn and be like, hey, where do people buy? Because I'm connected with my ideal clientele on there. I want them to know that I am the expert in this field. So it's all perspective is reality.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and so whatever the people that are seeing on whatever platform perceive of me is going to become their reality.
So I think that's where I was confused, because I was trying to juggle both, and I was trying to figure out in my head how to connect with my customer base, and when I am both, that made it really difficult. So I think that's why I just like gave up. I'm like, I don't know what to do here. So I get it. I understand what you're saying now. Because
and I'm not saying like, oh, I know everything. Like,
no. Well,
you have to listen to me, right? Like, I'm just giving you, like, I can only share what I know has worked for me, and I know that has worked for other people, right? And so, plus people try to fish under whales. I agree with Robert. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. It's my perspective that it would make the most sense for the Panhandle Power Wash Supply to be really like laser focused on the Facebook groups and Facebook and all that stuff, and then the wash company to be laser focused on LinkedIn.
Right. See, that's
Like,
where I was crossing, and now just listening to you just made us like, oh, that makes perfect sense.
yeah,
So, yeah. So, when I'm on LinkedIn, I'm like, oh, Fred's Pressure Washing wants to be friends with you or connect with you. And I'm just like, oh, hey, Fred, what are you doing?
yeah.
Where are you washing today? And I know that's not the right platform to use that. So
Well,
that makes way more sense to me now, because I was thinking it was like a Facebook platform kind of thing where you all connect and chat, where it's not. It's totally different.
that
So
platform is for me to do business
Yes.
with my pressure washing company, and that's it. Yeah, and you want to know what's funny? I've had, because I mean, I know that you know that I do like the whole coaching thing, right?
yeah.
And I've had people like jump on and start working with me, and I go and like, because I'll analyze their LinkedIn and I'll tell them what they need to do, whatever, and I'll straight up tell them, I'm like, dude, go through your connections and go find every single pressure washing contractor and like delete the connection with them.
Yeah.
You have 75 other Facebook groups that you're already connected with them on to talk about everything else. This is the platform for you to make money.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, I just, there's so much stuff out there. There's so much, like I said, there's so many tools at our fingertips. And to learn how to use, knowledge is power. At the end of the day, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And that's, that's why I started the expo, is because, I go to the other event and they're all great. They all serve a purpose, but there was something lacking in all of them that I wanted to bring back I wanted to bring it back home to the contractor. As a contractor, I was sitting there going, oh, this event's amazing. I network with people, but this isn't for me. This is something else, either Christmas lights or 20 marketing people, or, the stuff that you don't need 20 or 30 of the same thing. It doesn't make sense. So, when we started doing our events, I was like, okay, we need to bring it back home. We need to not dumb it down, but we need to make it something that the contractor needs. They need to be able to walk in there and not be attacked by 20 marketing people or attacked by 20 SEO companies, or, I don't want a sales pitch. I want education and knowledge and learning and networking and just talking. I don't want forced sales.
Same
We have stuff there for sale where you don't have to buy it to come in.
Right.
We want to recoup some of the money we spent on that big venue. That'd be nice, but it's not anything you have to do.
Right.
And that's why, the expo, I'm so glad you're part of it, to see this year is it's bringing it back home to the contractors and the needs that they have. And it makes me feel good to do it. I don't do it for any other reason than I want to learn and I want to share what I've learned. And that's what it is. Thank you for being a part of that.
Yeah. No, look, I'm really excited for it. I've never been there either, so I'm excited to go somewhere new. The other thing too is like, I don't know how many people are watching or whoever's going to watch this, but I'm going to be literally going step by step on how to build out your LinkedIn, how to reach out to people, how to build out your profile, how to find your ideal clients. I'm going to do all of that stuff. Yeah. So if you're coming, actually not if, when you come to the Panhandle Expo, bring a pen and paper, bring your phones to take pictures of the slides, whatever you got to do, because you should be able to leave the conversation that I have with you with an exact step-by-step on how to go and build out your LinkedIn and make money. It works every time.
Yeah, it's just, there's so much. When Marco would speak, I think I sat in his class twice, and I was just sitting there, and I didn't have a notebook because I just, I went there to speak. I didn't go there and I just sat down, and I was just like, so much information. I mean, I think I started drooling, like, oh God. my brain is just getting overworked here. Like, there's so much stuff, and it's good stuff, and it's great information to have to grow your business.
Yeah.
So yes, bring a notepad. I mean, I try to put some, but you know, we always we have goodie bags and with stuff in them, but usually we have more people than the goodie bags. So as a free event, if you don't register, I don't know you're coming. So we try, if you register early, we know how many people are coming, so we can adjust everything we have for you. But you know, people just show up, which is nice. I love it. I welcome it. But you know, if we don't know you're coming, we can't adjust our, you know, goodie bags and shirts and all that for people. So
and you know what? It's actually pretty funny because everything that you're saying, like as far as like, yeah, I sat there, like I didn't have a pen and paper, you know, and like I couldn't even like really remember how to implement this stuff, you know, and that's one of the, I would say, most unfortunate things about people coming to these events is they come, they drink out of the fire hose, they get all this information, and they go home and do nothing about it. And I remember my wife and I, we went to, God, I don't remember exactly what event it was, but maybe it was the Huge. I think it was the Huge. I don't know. Anyways, we went there and, you know, there's so many different breakout sessions. It's hard to get to everything. And I was like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to split up, take as many notes as you possibly can. And then after everything, we'll get together and we'll do something about it. Do you use American Express?
yes.
Okay, so whenever we fly anywhere, we're always going to the Amex Lounge, you know, getting the food, and drinks, and all that stuff. Well, they have private work areas. And so leaving whatever convention we went to, I think it was a Huge. We went into like this little closed cubicle and we sat down, we shared our notes, and we created an action list. And then we actually went home and followed through with the action list and had like substantial amount of growth from it. But that was the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think it's really important for people to come to the Panhandle Expo, pay attention to the things that people are telling you and showing you, and, you know, pay attention to the equipment that is there, pay attention to the opportunities that are around you. But the biggest thing that they need to do is write down a list of actions that they're going to take and then follow through with it.
Yes.
Super important.
Very important. Yes. I'm saying hi to David here. So, yeah, we, you know, Shane and I have been to so many events, and oh my gosh, he is a nightmare. So anyways, we've been to so many events, and even if you just take home 10% of everything you've learned, you're a winner.
Oh yeah.
But there's so much information there, and we try to separate it. We try to make sure you get breaks in between and make sure your mind just, you know, it's like when you go buy cologne and you smell one, and you got to sniff the coffee beans so you can get a refresher. It's like, okay, now my palate's all cleared. So same thing is, you know, don't get overwhelmed at the events. There's a lot of information. There's a lot, but guess what? You're going to make the connection. So if they take your class, they sit there and listen, and they're like, oh, you said something about this. And I'm sure they can message you. Oh yeah. And say, hey, yeah.
Yeah, please reach out to me. And here's the thing. I go, like, nowadays, I've been in, just like you, I'm sure I've been to so many events and masterminds and all this other stuff. Nowadays, I go to an event with two small goals. One, to learn one thing that I can implement.
Yep.
And two, to make at least one real connection with somebody that I can create a relationship with.
Yes. Finding your mentor at these events is amazing.
Oh yeah.
So this is the 7th event we've had, Panhandle, and it's. I've been in the industry over 20 years, and I will talk to somebody that's been in there 6 months or a year, and learn something from that person just from sitting there talking, because the chemicals, the equipment, the marketing, the technology, the platforms have changed I always tell people when I started, my soft wash system was a pump up and a garden hose. That was my soft wash setup, and we had an 8 at 3,500 hot water we bought used, but anything soft wash, it was a pump up. It didn't matter how big it was because we didn't have the equipment and everything that we have now. So everything's changing. And so even though if you've been in the industry so long, there's still something to learn. And the newer guys can learn what not to do from us older people. It's like, don't do this. I did this one time and you don't want to do that again. Or, I can tell you how to clean squirrel pee off the side of the wall. I've done that. I know how to use it. I know what chemical to use. So connecting with with each other, the new guys and the seasoned veterans, or the guys in the middle, we can learn from each other and grow from each other. And that's the main purpose of this event. And you know how many people that reached out, and there's mentors. There he is. They get mentors. Thank you, Barry, you bringing up mentors, because I've talked to so many people like, man, I met Fred here. We just sat down and we were sitting next to each other at lunch, and now we talk each day and we learn from each other, and I ask questions, he asks questions, and that is amazing.
Oh yeah.
To learn from learning from each other is a way. It's great.
It's invaluable.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and I want to be clear. I've had both, and by both I mean I've hired coaches and I've had mentors. There is a difference.
Yes.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Robert, man. Sorry, I kind of dozed off in La La Land.
Oh no! So wait, does that mean you took?
I woke up, we headed to bed, and I was like, "Babe, I forgot. Guess what? I forgot."
Yeah, we were just messaging like 20 minutes. Well, not 20 minutes ago now, because I've been on this for 30 minutes.
Hey, it don't take me long. If I get still, I'm asleep, man.
Good for you.
Good
for you. Yeah.
Anyway, what did I miss?
LinkedIn.
You missed everything.
Missed how to make $1 million in 6 months.
We were about to wrap it up, and then you popped in, so now we got to start again.
Yeah. Can we start over with the cool intro again too?
Yeah. He likes it.
I'm just joking. No, I'm just
How
joking.
how did that go? She never does the intro.
Hey, I did good.
It was awesome. It was great.
I like working under pressure.
Did she build you up?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I was kind of last minute. Anthony's not
Actually,
here.
No. You did. There's like a whole slideshow about me and everything. It was crazy.
Lana did great. She made me look so good.
She did. I know.
She make you look like $1 million.
Yes, she does every time, including the clothes.
She needs to message me too.
Yeah, she will.
Hook me up with that. Yeah, we were just talking about LinkedIn and what I'm going to be going over at the Panhandle. Why it's important to go to stuff like this. Why it's important to create relationships with people.
Mm-hmm. Bring a notebook and a pen so you can remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. That's
I was going to give him the podcast and I'd be the co-host, but after that, that's it. He just blew his chance.
You lost it, man.
We talked about chickens with Barry, and the whole thing.
Yeah. It's what it is.
Yeah, it's Barry. You expect something weird.
You said this is your 7th year doing this?
7th event. Well, 6th year, I did 2 in 1 year like a crazy person. Don't ask me why. I was doing it in February, and then I was like, what? I think it's better in November. Because, everybody's like depressed in February. I'm depressed in February.
Don't say that. My event's in February.
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, wait, let me fix this. I'm a depressing host, so I needed to do it in November. No. I just where we are, February is not November. We're beautiful. We got 80-degree weather. It's beautiful here. It was rainy and nasty in February, so
really?
I decided to move to February, so I did it in February and then November the same year, which was crazy. So then we started doing it. Did Anthony tell you? Said I'm going to send him a trailer pin. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, we about had a nightmare last night. The boys went out to work, the son and the grandson, and they was going up the hill at the shop, and they just laid gravel down there. And I guess they got the truck got hopping, and the trailer popped off the hitch.
That happened to me before.
And I said, really? About the only way this thing would come off there if you didn't have it locked and pinned. I mean, pretty much it. But anyway, didn't hurt nothing, didn't tear nothing up. Nobody got hurt, thank God. And so
sorry.
Life lessons.
But you know, stuff happens.
Mhm.
And, maybe there was a lesson learned in it.
Yep.
And everything. See, that's why I'm not off the truck.
Early on, I had to rent a trailer for some job or whatever, and I let the guy that I rent, like the place that I rented. Do you guys rent trailers?
No, we did once and it came back and I was like,
Yeah. So the supply place here locally in Vegas, they rent trailers.
Yeah.
And this is before the current people owned it. But anyways, I let him hook the trailer up and I wasn't paying attention. Well, he never closed like the latch. I was driving down the freeway, hit a bump. The trailer came off the hitch. Both of the chains snapped.
Oh no.
And I started slowing down and I look over and the trailer is passing me. It was the craziest thing I'd ever experienced. It slammed into a wall, bent the trailer a little bit, but that was about it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was definitely a lesson learned.
Well, if the chains wouldn't hooked up, they would have been off the hill down in the creek beside the shop with the CD water things at, or whatever they want to call it. But anyway, I know I jumped in here right in the middle of, or the end of mentors.
Yep. No, we're just talking about these events, how important it is not only to learn, but the networking and learning from each other. Even though you've been in the industry 40 years or 6 months, you can learn from each other. And then get a mentor. You can get mentors that way just by networking with each other.
Yeah. I learned something about every year I go down there.
I mean, every time I've gone to an event, I've met somebody that has changed my business in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the first time I ever went to the huge convention, I found Conquer. Do you guys know what Conquer is?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what Conquer was. Changed everything for me. The next year, I think, I ended up meeting Brandon Beavers, and he got me into the whole Christmas light thing. Several hundred that, maybe almost $1 million, several hundreds of thousands of dollars from Christmas lights. And it's like, you meet these people that are doing the thing, learn from them. They're already doing the thing that you're trying to do. Obviously, if they have figured something out,
right,
latch onto that, right? And I got to give it to you, 7 events. Like, we just did our first event last year. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot to put on an event.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, how big is the like area that this is in?
It's big. I think the venue, we moved venues to Panama City Beach. This is our 3rd year here. We had 4 in Sandestin, but it's huge. I think we bought it all out. We've got all the breakout rooms. We've got the classrooms. We've got the lunchroom. We pretty much bought the whole thing, including the parking lot. So it's a lot. I think the most we had an event one year was 2022, I want to say. We had 450 contractors.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I didn't know there was a lot to put this thing on until I got drug into it. First year I went down and just, I told her, I said, I'll come down there and I'll help set up whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Well, then it got I was doing a little bit more. In the last couple of years, I kind of just got thrown right into the middle of pretty much everything. I get a phone call one day and says, "Hey, let's do a podcast." I said, "Sure, let's do it." Never done one before in my life. Never been on one or anything. Didn't really watch them till she said, "We're going to start this and you're going to be on it. And we're going to promote the show and promote a couple other shows and people and get them on there and educate folks on how to do the job and how to do it correctly and make money." And So and here we are. But it's a lot. I mean, the phone calls that go out, the time consumed to go out, the talking to people. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, you know. And people don't realize it takes to be such a small organization with 3 people trying to put this thing together, just to get it together, just to get everybody to say yes, I'll commit, I'll come. And get the floor filled up, and then we got to get the speakers.
Yeah.
Well, the speakers and teachers, that ain't the biggest problem.
Yeah. Getting the speakers? No, they're easy. I think the speakers were the first thing full this year.
Oh yeah.
Just getting the showroom floor and you know, it's a Panhandle event, and it's just my suppliers, but I want to do things different every year. I don't want a cookie cutter event where it's the same thing over and over. So right now we just have 4 golds left. We have.
Oh, is this year?
Yep, this is this year.
Dang, I haven't even seen this yet.
Yep. So we got some great people, amazing people. We got I don't know what is that called? No, I just lost my head. The Faith Works. I can't believe it. It was just right here, and it's a pew. Anyway, that's how much stuff we got to do. Anyway,
back guard?
Yes, back guard. Thank you. I was like, it's something with an animal.
Yeah, back guard.
Yes, back guard. Yes, this is their first year. Protect a Coat. That's their first year here. Real Craft. That's their first year. Clean Ops. That's their first year. Freedom. This is their second year. Comet. This is their first year getting a booth. They've been here around with PSI. CETA, this is their first year. So everybody we do, Seal and Lock, that's their first year too. And CNR Shooter Tips, that's their first year. So we've got a lot. Udor, they haven't been here before, so that's their first year. So we got a lot of new people. Second on Seal and Lock. Sorry. Thank you, Elana. She's my brains because mine is gone. But just trying to think of who to bring, who to speak, who to train at this event is, it's a lot because we don't want it to be repetitive because we want people to learn more from other people. And let's see, General Pump's been here a few years. Connie Phillips has been here a few years. We've got Guy Cotton's been here a few years. Dad Marketing's there. Yes. My lady that does all my shirts and is my brain. If it wasn't for her, I swear I'll message Alana. It's like, I need to write this, but I have no words that's coming out of my face right now. Like there's nothing coming. They're not going together. I feel like my 1-year-old grandson and nothing's making sense. So I'll just tell, she's my chat GPT. That's
actually, you know what? That's actually pretty filled up because this isn't until November, right?
Yeah.
November.
Last year we were done. I think we got done. We were filled up at March. I think last time it's just such. Once one of our suppliers show up and they see that it's all the end contractors, it's for the contractors. It's not like when I go to Huge. I love going to Huge. I love networking. But as a contractor, I don't get a lot out of it except for the networking. But as a vendor, I get a lot out of it because I see all the suppliers, but ours, we've got insurance agents. We've got, Zach with Clean Ops is going to help you schedule your jobs and all this other stuff. And there's just so much information and we want to just mix it up every year. So nobody's bored. They don't want to come and see the same people. The speakers and the trainers, they're all different. Judd West comes in with different gadgets every year. And stainless steel experts come and show you how to do wood restoration. We've got so much great stuff. Jeffrey Blackman's doing striping. Gosh, I can't even. There's just so much stuff going on right now that
there's a striping class.
Yes.
Is that paid?
That's a paid one.
How much is that?
Go ahead, Anthony.
And I'm not even prepared for all this. It is it's $3.99, but you also get a book with it, the class.
How
book's free, so that puts you at 354. And then
How,
plus we're getting the first 10 folks get $50 off. So that puts you about at almost 300 at 304. So $300, you're getting a class which he gets. If you go to Texas to his office, it's $1,500 a person.
What day is it? On the 3rd?
On the Tuesday.
I might try and look into signing up for that.
And
Thank you,
he's
Randy.
an amazing dude. I mean, just awesome. Well, he's going to do this last year. Well, we was going to do it, and the guy backed out on us. And then I called him and I said, look, we got a position opened up. Will you be willing to come down here and teach this class? And which he said, I'd love to do it. He said, but I can't because I think they went to Italy or somewhere. And so he said, but next year, he said, remind me soon as in January, remind me. He said, and we'll put it down and we'll get it done and we'll get together and we'll put a price together and everything. So, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, I'll do it too. I do a lot of striping, and the reason I picked it up because I seen the need in it in the service stations that I clean. So I go in, I clean the service stations, and then when you turn around and stripe it, you figure you got a service station that's got 6 parking places in it.
Yeah.
$650. I mean, easy money.
Yeah. I've never done any striping.
And you know what? That would be a great place for LinkedIn, because I have not seen any strapping people on LinkedIn.
I do, but again,
but you're on it more than me, because I don't know how to use it.
well, yeah, like again, I'm connected with people in my market.
Yeah.
Right. Like I'm connected with striping companies because we'll subcontract out striping, or vice versa. Striping companies might subcontract out us, which is another thing that I'll probably go over in my presentation is, non-competing vendor marketing. Like it's so powerful.
It is.
Not even funny.
But the only thing I hope that don't happen in it, since I've been in it, is all the pressure washers start getting in it, the pressure washing companies, and then it'll be like everybody's racing to the bottom.
But
so if I go out,
striping,
yeah, you're gonna have your cheap people, no matter in what industry you're in. I mean, your house painters, you're gonna have your cheap house painters that you really don't want to paint your house because they're gonna be paint everywhere.
Yeah,
same thing with that. I mean, I've seen it around. I'm not the best at it. I ain't been doing it but a few years, but I've seen stuff that I'm not really. But
our company got hired to come and remove the paint because they did it wrong. We had to go and blast all this paint off of this dang parking lot because the stripes were supposed to go this way and they put them this way. And so we had to go and get them. I mean, literally there were stripes there before, so I don't understand. You could see the old stripes going this way and they painted them this way. And I'm just sitting there going, they must have got a bargain.
well,
But they didn't,
one
because
reason, when you paint them, if you paint them to the right, it's easier to paint than it is if you paint them to the left, because you can paint this line over here and then you can run it up like that and then you just finish the box off. The other way, it's kind of hard to do it.
Yeah.
You have to let some of it dry and then do part of it.
I might be interested in doing that class. I'll have to look into that. I'll need to see when I'm going to fly in and all that stuff. It's a lot. I'm a family of 5.
Oh, yeah. Are you bringing them all on vacation because it's the best place to be?
I don't know yet because it's going to be good. Well, December I have to go back to. We're going to Miami, jumping on a cruise for a week, and then we're going to spend another week in probably Orlando. So
Florida in winter. It sounds like your plans are.
I'll be like,
send me your wife's phone number, and I'll just send her pictures of our beaches and everything, and I'll take care of it for you.
No, trust me, she wants to come, but I mean, we got 3 kids. It's a lot.
Yeah. So, with the networking, you said something a little bit ago that, working together. I had a call today. Somebody messaged me and said, "Hey, who do you know that does windows in Destin? And do you do windows?" I'm like, "We do not do windows. We're not set up for windows. We don't squeegee windows. We pressure wash and we do paver sealing. We don't do wood. We don't do this. We want to specialize in what we specialize in."
Yeah.
Because you get pulled in so many directions, and you got so many chemicals, and you got so many this and so many that, and you've got different equipment on your, things are going to happen. I don't, we specialize in washing, and we do paver sealing. So, or concrete sealing, either one. And, we do some commercial and residential. We're both. Because right now residential's slow because everybody's on vacation here. Nobody's washing anything. So now we do commercial right now. But I had somebody reach out and I'm like, I don't do it, but I have a customer that does, and he's set up. So I text him and I give him a call. I say, "Hey, I just sent you a text. I got a lead for you." And they're like, "But this guy's got the 850 number too." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Here's his business name." I said, "He's not set up. These guys want window squeegee. We don't do that. I'm handing it to you." And they're like, "Okay." Like, it blew their mind that a competitor, which I don't say, I say fellow contractor, is handing over work without saying, "I want 20%,
Yeah.
"No, here, I don't do this. I want you to do it and do a good job so you can make money."
Yep.
And to work together like that builds each other up. You're not going to get anywhere if you're stepping on everybody's head to get to the top. You're just pushing everybody down.
So a lot of people don't understand that philosophy, and they just do it just to think they're getting ahead, but really in the long run.
I just sent a huge job to this dude Ty last week or 2 weeks ago, and he was like, "Okay," he's like, let me bid it out, and then I'll give you like 20% or something. I'm like, "Dude, I don't want anything. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. The only thing I care about is you doing a good job for them, taking care of them. That is all I care about. I do not need the money. Just make your money, do your thing, just take care of them. That is the only thing I care about." As far as like the networking stuff or like, non-competing vendor marketing that I was talking about, it is connecting with a landscape company.
Yeah.
Or a restoration company. Like those kinds of people. There's certain ways that you can like co-market together that's really beneficial. Like, in fact, we have one coming up on August 13th, I think. Maybe I'll try and go. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go over all this stuff in 60 minutes. Maybe I'll try to. But massive opportunity, huge, and it's something so underrated. It's crazy.
Barry likes telling stories too.
Yeah, he does.
Give me a 500,000 square foot commercial building to clean. I'm gonna clean it.
And he'll be calling me to help.
He sent you a 500,000 square foot building. And you know?
I'm not that stupid.
So, but I mean, working like we don't do windows. So this company we send to is a window washing company. That's what they do.
Why not?
So why not? Yeah, and
I'm asking you why you don't.
Why not do them?
Oh, yeah. No, because we don't. We're busy enough.
To me, it's
just
just
a huge company. It was just me and Shane, my husband, not washing 7 days a week, 6 days a week. We took Sunday off. But now it's Shane because I can't do it. I'm in the warehouse. I'm marketing. It's Shane and one other guy. Like everybody thinks that our company, even 20 years, is huge. It's not. It's like we keep it manageable. We don't, as a company, we don't want 20 trucks. We don't want 20 employees. We don't want the headache. I have the headache in the warehouse. I don't need the headache out in the field. So, but it's like we have the equipment though. Like we have the high-low solutions. We have the beast. We have the beast rig, and we have hot water, and we have 525-gallon tanks. So our local guys, when they land a big job, we work together to do it. Or if we have jobs that are out of our area, or we don't want to be in our area, or don't want to go there, or we're too busy, we pass that on to our fellow contractors.
Yeah, I mean, we got bullied into doing window cleaning.
Got bullied.
I
Yeah,
don't wash my own windows. I ain't washing nobody else.
I don't
I
either.
don't want. Well, I mean, again, I'm not on the truck,
Yeah.
right? Like we have crews and all that stuff. But earlier on, when I was, we had some retail shopping centers, and it became a pain in the ass for some of these property managers to schedule a window cleaner after they scheduled the pressure washing. And they flat out told me, they were like, "Hey, look, we really want to use you, but it's becoming a logistical nightmare to schedule the window cleaners after you. I need you to either start cleaning the windows, or I have to hire somebody that can do both." And I was like, "Okay, thank you for letting me know. I now offer window cleaning." And so we just went and bought water-fed pull systems. We only do exterior window cleaning, and it's super easy.
Yeah, I mean, if it came to that, we would. But I mean, really, we haven't had that situation arise in our 20-some years of being here. And I don't know if you go on vacation, you see, it seems like the touristy areas that we're in care the least amount of their buildings and what they look like. It is, the outlet mall down here is disgusting. I sent pictures. I was walking. I never go shopping because I'm not that kind of girl. My husband does all the shopping. He likes to shop. I don't. Anyway, I'd rather work. Anyway, so I'm walking with my nephews, my niece from England, and we're walking, and I'm just looking, and I'm seeing where they're doing surface cleaner that far away from the edge, and the other one's that far, and that far, and that. I'm just like seeing all these, and I'm just it's driving me nuts. And then I see all the foot traffic, and I see the gum, and I see the mildew, and I see the bug debris, and I'm like, this outlet mall here in Destin makes millions of dollars from all these stores, and this place looks like crap. So I started taking pictures, and I started sending them to the property manager. I'm like, look at this. This is nasty. I said, I've got the equipment. I've got the manpower. I can do it. And
Nothing.
it's crickets. And I'm just like,
How recent was this?
it was just, I did it 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to send them again. And I'm like, this mildew.
You want to make a bet?
Yeah.
Let's make a bet.
What? Do you think they're going to call?
No.
No, they're going to have it cleaned by the
Let's
May.
make a bet. What are you willing to wager that I can get you the opportunity?
I don't know. What do you want? 20%?
I don't know. I don't want that. I want nothing of the job.
Okay.
Why don't you think?
I will give you a speaking spot at the Panhandle.
Dang, that's crazy. Deal.
We might create you a special booth.
Yeah, we might.
There you go.
I was like, it might be a kissing booth, but you're married with kids, so that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Unless you got a dog. I love dog kisses. Dog kisses.
You have a dog. You have a yellow.
What kind of dog you got?
A yellow lab.
I got GSPs.
Yeah.
One is sweet and one's batshit crazy. She's nuts. She is crazy. She gets zoomies. They're twins, 8 years old, and at 6:55 every night she gets a 20-minute zoomies, and she's over the couch, over the lamp, over the table, over there, on the counter, down the floor, round. I'm sitting there going, "Do you know how old you are?" And the boys just sitting there like, "Mama, she's nuts." I'm like, "Oh no."
No, he just gets on the counter and eats the chicken.
I love my dog, but she just sheds so much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ugh, it's crazy. But yeah,
Labradoodle next time.
Labrador. No. Next one's probably gonna be like another Great Dane. I used to have a Great Dane. I love Great Danes.
They
Gentle.
like big dogs.
Yeah,
I
gentle.
do like big dogs. I don't like little dogs.
Yeah.
My little dogs,
You
my
have a
big
little
dog
dog.
thinks my big dog are lap dogs. I'm like,
Hey, why don't we do this?
Yeah.
I want to help you with that mall.
okay.
So let's connect after this. Maybe like early next week.
Okay. I have to be during the day because my grandson has got a whole bunch of Cub Scout camps that I've got to pick him up and take him to so he can go and earn his badges, and then we're going camping. We're doing grandbaby camping, so we're gonna go do that.
Here's my goal.
Yeah.
I really hope I'm not shooting myself in the foot here because, well, I mean, there's no guarantee, right? There's no guarantee to land anything. But my hope is that I hope you land this, at least at the very minimum, an opportunity with this.
Yeah.
And then when I come to speak at the Panhandle, you can be like a testimonial of what I'm saying works.
Okay.
That sounds fair enough, right?
I mean, I'll do it anyway because I promote people that I use and I trust. And at the Panhandle Expo, I will not bring in. You can ask Anthony. He'll say, "Hey, what about this guy?" I'm like, "Nope, I have not." His social media presence is 80% crap, and then 20%. Oh, we love him, and I'm like, no. I'm not bringing that kind of. I don't want drama. I don't like fakeness. I have to make sure these people are honest, real, and good-hearted people before I will allow them into the expo.
And yes, Gary, if you still got it and it's still available, I will take that post office to do. But brother, I do not remember us having that conversation. I will get with you in the morning, and we will get it together and knock it out.
Well, there you go. Look, closing deals on the podcast.
There we go. That's what we do. No, that is network. See, we're even networking on here. Oh, look, my camera's doing the fuzzy thing again. Anyway, so once again, running out of time. So let's talk about what you're speaking about. You're going to be talking about LinkedIn, how to use it, benefits of it. I'll let you tell me because I'm just talking out of my face right now. Go ahead and tell us what you do.
So I'm gonna go through LinkedIn. I'm gonna literally do the step-by-step process that works for me, that makes me money, that lands me deals, that connects me with clients. I'm gonna go through all that, but I'm not gonna just go through that. I want to go through like commercial sales in general, right? And a little bit more than just LinkedIn. Understanding the psychology behind the sales and doing all that stuff. And so it's not just a LinkedIn thing. It's how are you going to leave this event? How are you going to go home? And how are you going to land some recurring revenue with some commercial clients that is going to pay you forever?
So are you going to talk about contracts at any point? Do you put your commercials on contracts or do you not? Do you charge more the first time and then less each other time, like initial cleaning?
Nope.
No,
I don't.
Okay.
Some people are different. I don't. Right. What works for me might not work for somebody else, and that's okay. I don't look at myself as a contractor for somebody. I am a partner in their business. Mm-hmm. I want long-term partnerships with other companies where they are a partner in my business, helping me grow, and I am a partner in their business, helping them grow and stay safe and stay clean and do all that stuff, right? Yeah. I want to wake up the beginning of every month with a full schedule, and that's what I do, and that's what we will continue to do, and I want other people to be like that too, right? Yeah. I do a lot. I try to give back as much as I can. Time is a very limiting thing. Super excited to come speak to people. Super excited to come network. Appreciate the opportunity to be a part of this. Really excited to come, and I think it's going to be a really great event. I'm excited to walk the show floor. I'm excited to see all the vendors. I'm excited to possibly take a striping class. I'm excited to see both of you. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully making a serious impact in at least one person's life.
Love it. So what I always say is I don't go out to find a customer. I go out to build relationships.
Oh, yeah.
Relationships last. A customer will just, if you don't build that relationship, they're going to look for the next check in the truck.
Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They don't care as long as they're it's clean. Whatever.
Ron Musgraves is the one who put this into my head, and And like I understood it, but it's kind of one of those things like you understand until somebody says it out loud.
Yeah.
But he said, when somebody is your customer,
Mhm.
they can't take your customer. Right? Like when you have a relationship good enough with somebody,
Yeah.
somebody can just come in and just take your business.
Right.
Because the relationship is there. They're your customer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
I got a group that's like
And, you
that.
know, I learned that from Ron too. That's why I was like, you know, you can have customers. They might not call you back next year, but if you build those relationships and you have a relationship, that's a customer for life.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what we're after, you know.
Yeah.
My McDonald's, I told the guy one time before, I said, you're probably going to get a lot of phone calls here lately, or here recently, or in the near future. He said, why? I said, for people that probably going to be wanting to come in and clean your stores. He said, I got a stack of business cards that thick on my desk. He said, they're paperweights to me.
Mm.
He said, they don't pay me no mind. He said, I got my guy. You do what you're told to do. You do what you're supposed to do. And if I call you back at 6 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, you missed something, I know it's dark out. You know, we're human. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
He said, you're up and you're in your truck and you're headed back to my location.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, that right there means the world to me and my boss, because we know when that group, McDonald's group, walks in that door or steps foot on that property, they want to make sure that the outside of that building's clean, that parking lot's clean, that parking lot's striped, and everything's ready to go for them in that next 2 days.
Yeah.
And he said, there's been people, we've used people and we called them and called them and called them and not come back. He said, we just got tired of it.
Yeah.
It's not about the mistakes that you make. It's about fixing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, when we're all human, we make mistakes. So.
And that's why I tell all of my I even tell my homeowners that. I say, look, when you get home, if you're not here, they leave me checks, they leave me cash somewhere or whatever. If you're not home, I tell them, I say, when you get home, you walk your property. You see something, you call me. We'll come and we'll fix it. We'll talk about it, whatever. If it can't be fixed, if it won't come up, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll send you a text message or whatever. But first thing you do when you get home, you get out of your vehicle, you walk your property, you walk your house, make sure everything looks good. It's the only thing I ask. And don't wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks and call me and say, hey,
And
there's bird poop on the side of my house.
You know what I'm excited about your class, the commercial cleaning, is I travel a lot, you know, and I travel to go speak. I travel to see family. I take my grandson on vacations. I go travel with friends. And these places are nasty. There's so many nasty commercial buildings.
Yep.
And, you know, I've attained a few by, you know, there was a Best Buy shopping center, and I mean, there was green slime coming down the wall. I took pictures, and there was a place for rent or lease, and it had their email, and I took those pictures and I sent an unsolicited bid, and I said, this is a slip hazard. You could get sued. I wasn't threatening. I was just letting them know, you know, it's like, hey, you know, I can do this. This is how much I'll cost. So he goes, I'm going to fly down. Can you meet me Monday? And I'm like, sure, I can do that. I can do that.
They didn't expect a little 5-foot blonde-headed woman to be there.
But we met him. We got the job. We did the job. It was amazing. But it's knowing how to get the commercial work. That's why I'm excited that you're here and you're going to be speaking at the expo to educate people how to go about getting this work.
Yeah.
The biggest thing on commercial stuff, people got, I mean, we see it all the time.
Yeah.
That when people, they come into this business and in a year, maybe 2 years, and then they're struggling. During the wintertime, what do I do? I ain't got no work. You know, how do I do this? And which we tell them, when you're down, my down months is probably my busiest months for me as a person.
Yeah.
Because we're putting stuff together, we're getting out there, we're knocking on doors, we're shaking hands, we're kissing babies, we're doing all that stuff to get our name, our brand out there. And that's what we gotta do. And the commercial, fills them voids, even if it ain't but 1, 2, a couple of months. That's two jobs a month you have that in the wintertime that two's better than none, one's better than none.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean,
for us, we're only commercial.
Yeah.
Right. So like we
I'm about there, about 75% commercial.
Yeah, we're like 90.
We may be 90. I don't know. I've watched a lot of houses this year.
We're like 90. It's like we do some driveways and stuff every now and then. We have a couple very high-end residential clients that we service on like a bi-weekly basis, just because they want their stuff cleaned. But everything else is commercial. You know, gas.
I think because bi-weekly it's pretty much commercial. Because yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, the size of the property, yeah, it's commercial. Yeah. But I mean, and the other thing too is like, honestly, I really believe there's way more opportunity out there for commercial than there is residential.
Yeah, I think way more dirty or complex.
These homeowners are spending their hard-earned money versus somebody spending somebody else's money. You know?
Sure. All right. Well, we're not going to give all the information out, but commercial sales, LinkedIn, Robert is going to be speaking of that at the Panhandle Expo. Make sure you're registered down below at the panhandleexpo.com. It is an amazing event. It is free. There's some paid training on Tuesday, but you don't have to attend if you don't want to. November 3rd, 4th, and 5th is the dates. And who does not want to be at the beach in November? Me, because I live here. I usually want to be somewhere else.
My wife wants to be, but she probably across the street with us. But
no, she did a great job. She's hired.
Man,
that's why you got sucked in. You got sucked in that way. But anyway,
we threw this woman in the shark pit last year. We put her at the front door and said, "You need to register people." And she killed it. She said, "I've met a lot of interesting people."
He did it. He did it. Not we. He put her in there, but she loved it.
When it comes to Panhandle Expo, it's a we.
Yeah. What do you say? You got What do you
Panhandle
say?
baptized?
Yeah, Panhandle baptized. And Robert's going to get Panhandle baptized this year. So anyway, we are 7 minutes over. Robert, thank you. Make sure you guys get registered. If you want to learn about cleaning, commercial, LinkedIn, and all that, full of knowledge. Everybody's like, "Hey, have you heard about Robert on Facebook? Should I have him coach me?" I'm like, hell to the yes, you need to, because he knows his stuff.
I was blown away from that. I did not expect that post to get like 60 freaking people on there. Like, yes. I was like, dang, that's awesome. Antonio messaged me. That was like really fulfilling to see that, because, you know, even as business owners, sometimes you don't really see, like, you could see the impact, but people don't ever talk about it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like a review thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy for people to leave you a bad review, but when you do good stuff, they're like, "Oh yeah, thanks." Like, nobody leaves you a review, right? And that was like, it was mind blowing to see that many people like,
that was a good post.
Make you money. Yes, he's like, do it, sign up. I was like, dude, this is crazy. This is awesome.
So everybody get registered, because this guy has got a lot of knowledge, a lot of know-how. He's made a lot.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Like, it is
the biggest thing.
Like, I mean, and here's the thing: there are people out there that are going to make a difference in their business this year. There's doers who will come to the event, they will listen, they will learn, and they will take action. And then there's people that are going to sit on the sidelines, do nothing, right? And what happens to people that do nothing? They usually get what?
Nothing.
So if you want to actually change and have a significant difference in your business, come to the event, listen to the people, and take the classes. Like, I'm even talking about taking classes, right? Show up to the event. It's free. You cannot beat that. Free is free.
And the expo is, I don't think anybody that's speaking or training, except for the insurance agent, is not a fellow contractor or was a contractor. It is contractors helping contractors.
Yeah.
That's what makes this event so much different than the others. And we love it. And I know Anthony learns, I learn. Hopefully you'll learn. And we'll learn from you.
Did you teach this at the Huge last year, Robert?
No.
LinkedIn?
Yes. But not through the Huge, through Clipicon.
Okay.
Was it a free event?
No, because
never a free event.
no. This will be the first time that because I don't even do the LinkedIn class anymore. The only people that I teach LinkedIn for is my coaching clients. So this will be the first time that it's ever been free, and probably the last time. I mean, I don't really see myself doing this again. Besides,
2027.
We got 2027 coming next year.
Well, I'm saying as far as the LinkedIn class.
Yeah, no, we're just joking.
Yeah, no, I'll have to change. If I come back, I'll have to change it up.
Yeah, always. We can't keep it.
Yes.
All
right,
right,
have such a good time, bro. You're gonna come back. You're gonna say, man, let's do this twice a year.
Let's see. Drinks are on Anthony.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Get registered so you can see Robert and learn so much about the commercial cleaning. I'm excited to learn more. And thank you so much. You guys stay humble and hustle hard. And I'll be teaching at the CETA show. CETA is going to be, I forgot the dates. There we go. I'll be there October 8th, 11th. So, and then I'll have 3 weeks to get my stuff together. Woo. Robert, if you don't know, I'm a workaholic and I just love working under pressure.
Oh yeah. No, that's great.
So
I didn't
guys,
even know about this.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Anthony, thank you for taking a long nap and being late.
Hey, I apologized once. I ain't doing
you know what? I took 3 weeks off, so you're good.
But we'll get you on again, Robert. This time I promise I'll be on time. I won't be late.
We'll see.
With sleepy eyes.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Shannon. Love you too. You guys have a great night.